If you've watched our screen time series so far, you might think we're anti-screen. We're not. Screen time isn't the enemy. Unstructured screen time is. The problem isn't the device. It's the design and the dosage. Because when used intentionally, screen time actually has a lot of benefits, cognitively, educationally, and socially. Let's talk about what screen time actually does well. Benefit number one, video improves retention. There's a reason schools, universities, and big corporations are increasingly using video to increase the learning. Research consistently shows that multimedia learning, that means combining audio and visual information, improves retention and typically outperforms regular text alone. Why? Because the brain encodes information when it comes through multiple channels. That means auditory, visual, and then when you add in the emotional context, you have something that's almost difficult to forget. Now, when you activate those all together, you have a powerhouse memory system. That's why educational videos can outperform just traditional textbooks. Visual demonstrations can increase skill acquisition, and then you know that video can increase engagement. We know that. So for many students, especially the visual learners, this enhances learning. It's not a flaw, it's not a law, it's just neuroscience. It is what it is. Benefit number two, screen time can increase processing speed and response time. So certain types of interactive games, they require you to respond quickly. They require pattern recognition, working memory, also processing speed. And this doesn't mean that unlimited gaming is ideal. There still has to be structure to it. But what I'm trying to convey to you is that in a digital world where things are moving fast and blinking fast, the ability to scan and recognize patterns isn't actually a skill. So that's something you're going to need in today's world. So it's not something that you should be afraid of. It's not something that you should be worried about. This is something that when controlled and used regularly can enhance the cognitive ability. Now, there are studies that are coming out now that shows that brain-based games are increasing processing speed, especially in elderly individuals. So if you can continue to play these types of games at regular intervals, but not, ad nauseum, you can see your abilities not necessarily increase, but they won't taper off as fast as you continue to age. And when you look at younger individuals, you can see that those that do play those types of games are a little bit better at processing and scanning type tasks. So that's another benefit. Just the fact that your processing speed and your response time can enhance when used structurally and in a way that benefits you. Benefit number three, we're living in a digital world. Now it's time to enhance your digital literacy. And what better time to learn that as a young child or individual? So also, avoiding screens is not realistic at this day and age. Technology literacy is now academic, it's social, and also it's professional. LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, where it was just social media, now these are places where people go to look for professional relationships, business relationships, employees and employers. So children need to learn digital navigation. They need to learn online safety. I mean, that's what all of these meetings between the Supreme Court and Facebook are all about. It's about online safety to children. Is this link safe for me to click on? Is it safe for me to interact with this person? Also, media discernment. Is this even real? A lot of this is AI. Can I train my eye and can I train my ears and my mind to identify if something is maybe not real? And lastly, just responsible tech use. So this is digital bullying, really, really big in children's lives, especially in the middle adolescent years. So all of these combined together are part of a world that we're now living in that all children have to be prepared for. So shielding children from the screens is not realistic and it's not going to help, but guiding them through it will. Benefit number four, educational access. So screen times can be extremely beneficial when it comes to education. One thing is that technological advancements related to high quality content. Not only can you get diverse ideas from all across the world at an instant, but machines are much better at delivering reinforcement and being consistent than human teachers are. I'm not saying they can replace human teachers. I'm saying they're better at that particular aspect. So when you need to reinforce something, they're very good at doing that rapidly. When you need to do it consistently, they're very good at doing that rapidly. Something that humans cannot imitate. That's just the truth. Also, for our learners who have dyslexia, ADHD, autism, any of our students with processing difficulties, this can be the key. That's huge because that matters. It can level the playing field when it comes to education. Now, if I am blind, I can have the books read to me. If I have difficulty reading, I can have the books read to me. I can do speech to text, text to speech. If I have difficulty speaking, it can help me to produce speech. So there's any number of things that it can help us with in the educational realm. So we all know how much we've learned just by going and be able to Google or YouTube or going to Wikipedia or whatever library we choose and learn as much information as we can. So educationally, there is a lot to benefit from. So here's the critical piece. Benefits don't eliminate boundaries. Just because a screen can increase the processing speed doesn't mean that you need unlimited exposure. Because it can increase retention doesn't mean you should just consume 8 hours of passive content. Structure is what determines whether screen time builds or dysregulates the behavior. So structure looks like having clear time limits, setting boundaries, preset expectations. You got to build in breaks, and we always talk about that reconnection afterwards. It's almost like you're plugging out when you plugging in. So once you turn it off, you actually have to reconnect. And reconnecting back into that human sphere is what the key piece is that I think is missing when it comes to screen time plans. So screens can enhance your learning. They can enhance your social abilities. They can enhance your cognitive abilities. But it serves your routine. It does not replace it. So these screens are powerful tools, and powerful tools require powerful handling. The same screen that improves retention, enhances processing speed, and increases digital literacy can also spike dopamine, lower your frustration tolerance, and increase emotional dysregulation. So the difference is the dosage plus the structure. The goal is not elimination, it's regulation. The goal is not fear, it's literacy. Digital literacy, emotional literacy, and self-regulation literacy. If you found the earlier videos heavy, well, guess what? This is a little bit of a balance. The screen time isn't the enemy, it's a tool, and the tool works best when an adult is leading the tool. So if you want help building that system, the screen time plan video is linked below. And please make sure that you subscribe, because next we're going to leave the land of screen time and head into the land of how behavior works in schools. Stay tuned.